Hey, what up, guys? It's me, Baaase
You're
here,
on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path
and I'm
is
back
a cabin. And in the
with
basement of that cabin is a princess.
yet another episode of Play Los Princesas, and
You're
this
here to
time
slay her.
we are
If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
gonna see what happens if we just refuses to ever go to the cabin.
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do
Just
you
like-
even know where you're going?
Last time she was already dead. No, I don't know. Okay, fine. You're persistent. I'll go. No, okay, fine. I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to the maybe I won't. Lie. Yes, I definitely know where I'm going. Nope. The only thing that matters is where I'm not going. The cabin. I'm not going to the cabin. I'm actually pretty okay with the world ending. I relish the coming of a new dawn beyond our own. Gonna go walk in the opposite direction now. Badly continue down the path away from the cabin. The only thing that matters is I'm not going to the
I
cabin.
suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it. Ignore
Exactly.
that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking
Nah,
about.
he's smart, bro. He's smart. That's me, boy. That's me.
That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
What an asshole, though. Going into a cabin. No. Turn around again and leave
Really
again.
keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies.
I mean,
Like, dies.
it's pretty selfish of you to
Forever.
force me to do something I don't want to do, isn't it? That's pretty mean. Isn't that kind of a human rights abuse or something? I don't care. I'm not killing a princess. Good. Maybe everyone should die. It's what they get for dumping me in these woods and asking me to kill someone for them. You're not emotionally blackmailing me into doing this. Quietly continue down the path. Yeah, good. Maybe everyone should die.
I said
It's what they get.
everyone. I meant everyone. That's a pretty large group to just condemn to death over a single princess.
Nah. I'm not condemning to death over a princess. I'm condemning them to death because they wanted me to kill someone. I don't want that. That's not my job. Get someone else to do it, bro. It's not my problem.
And last I checked, you're part of everyone too. So if you think about
So?
it, walking up to that cabin and slaying her is really in your best interests as well.
No, I know what happens if I do it. You're just gonna, like, kind of fucking keep me in there forever. Eternity, bro.
But fine.
Yeah, you've done it
Turn
once.
around and trek back down the path you came. Oh, would you look at that? You're at the cabin again. Now, I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation with the princess.
Yeah. There's no fighting this, sister. I have to go into the cabin and don't I? Fine. Oh yeah? Well, I guess I start walking in a different direction again. In fact, I'm going to just keep trekking through the wilderness until I find a way out of this
There's
place.
always a choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who's ever lived,
Nah.
as well as for everyone who ever will.
No. That's not true.
And here we go. As you trudge into the woods, something strange starts to happen.
Oh, look at that. Up there you see the cabin.
At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpses of
Oh,
familiar wooden structures through the leaves.
do you hear this? The music kind of distorted now.
But as you focus on your surroundings, you start to realize that those flickers weren't just a trick of light.
Wow, there's a lot of these cabins in the wood, huh?
In every direction,
Even more, wow!
there is a path and a cabin. And not just a cabin, the cabin. An infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back what's going on. But you're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world.
I don't care about irritating you.
You've doomed us all, you know that, right? But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death. You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness. But it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
Uh-oh. Why would I care? Everyone died. Ooh. Chapter 2. Ranger. Who cares? I'm not going up again.
You're on a path in the woods.
There's a fucking wall!
Is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. It will be the end of the world.
Okay, so there's a wall. I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu. Hasn't this happened already? Okay, no. You aren't kidding. She actually ended the world last time, didn't she? The hell is she? I'm just staying here in the woods forever. Let me just say, okay, no.
Don't you start grandstanding about morals. The fate of the world is at risk right now.
I don't care about morals. I'm just not gonna be forced to do anything I don't want to, bro.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Yeah, definitely, bro.
I don't know. I think it's more fun if he knows what we're thinking.
The contrarian.
Active audience. The entire world ending wasn't enough to get rid of us. I don't think there's much he can do other than object. I wonder what else we can do to ruin his day.
True.
If by ruining my day, you mean ruining everyone's day forever.
Sure, that sounds
I
fun.
suppose there are plenty of ways you could pull that off.
One of them is
Well,
listening
we
to
did
you.
end last time, didn't it? We should be careful. For all we know, we just got lucky.
Okay.
The world hasn't ended yet, and you are never going to slay her with that attitude. Stuff those pathetic little voices to the back of your mind and stay focused on the task ahead.
No. Yep, okay, heading to the cabin now. Then I'm definitely gonna slay the princess. Yeah, I get it. I'm gonna suddenly proceed. If I can't run away, I'm just gonna stay in the woods forever.
Committed to my completion. You cannot go further astray.
What the fuck? Those walls weren't here the last time. You can't just force me to go to the cabin.
What are you talking about? I'm sure those walls have always been there.
Nah, they haven't,
Makes
bro.
sense if you think about it.
No.
If there weren't any walls in the woods, someone might have gotten lost. Or, heaven forbid, someone other than you might have stumbled onto the princess.
But how did I get in here then? How the fuck?
You know I can tell when you're lying, right?
No, you can't.
Please take this seriously. I am begging you.
No. I refuse.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. If we're stuck going in there, maybe we should believe her. Maybe she isn't a liar.
You know what? I'm just listening to the contrarian.
Ignore him. He's just being difficult for the sake of it. Let's keep an open mind.
Proceed. I didn't have a choice there.
The cabin interior is wrong.
What the fuck?
Patchwork of many cabin interiors, all projected across what's almost the same space. But it's all shifted. An inch here, a foot there, such that the seams are never quite visible enough for the place to make any sense.
What the fuck is this place, bro? Okay.
The only furniture of note is a plain table, its legs all the wrong lengths, its material devoid of feature. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The
Okay.
blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. If he wants us to take it, maybe we should just leave it to collect dust. Or
Sounds
better
good.
yet, grab it and throw it out the window.
That
World-ending monstrosity anyway.
sounds good. Right out the window.
Take in the knife. Have you seen this place? We have literally no idea what to expect and no idea what we're dealing with. I've already told you what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a princess. How many times do I have to explain this incredibly simple and straightforward premise?
A
You
million.
can't just say that. And when everything here is so wrong. Listen to me. My job is to describe facts as facts and to guide you through your job, which is to slay the princess and through that action, save the entire world. And if you're going to slay her, you cannot let fear creep into your heart. You cannot lose yourself before you even get to her. Oh, you've piqued my interest. What's going to happen if we lose ourselves? Nothing, because you're going to pull yourself together. Just ignore the stressful geometry and stay calm. How? Even if we closed our eyes, you're constantly describing it to us.
True.
I'm not going to stop doing my job, so you're just going to have to get better at yours. And quickly, if you don't mind. Yes, take a deep breath. I'm all for getting under his skin, but we'll miss out on loads of fun if we shrivel up into a ball and go insane the first time we see something weird. What you're seeing here is obviously real. Just accept it and go with the flow. It really isn't hard. Okay, I'm fine. Good. Now, whenever you're ready, we're all waiting for you to complete a very important task.
I'm gonna approach the mirror again.
Walk up to the wall next to the basement.
One day there must do
It's a
something.
wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But there was a mirror a second ago.
True.
Now it's gone. You know that taking the mirror away from us isn't going to change things, right? We'll find it again, and then we'll see whatever it is that you don't want us to see.
Exactly. Contrarian knows. Alright, so should I take the pristine blade? You know what, fuck it, let's take
Take
it.
the blade from the table. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Okay, fine, you took the knife. But you really shouldn't hold it like that. Then how are we supposed to hold it? The other way, thumb at the bottom. We'll look much cooler and more serious if we hold it with our thumb at the bottom.
What?
It really doesn't matter how you hold the blade, as long as you have it. Just make a choice.
Okay. Hold the blade
You
the
switch
other
your
way.
grip on the blade. Congratulations. Yes! Isn't this so much better?
It is.
Okay, fine. You're right. This does look a lot better. It really doesn't matter. Just get on with it and be with the princess already.
Oh, I see now. Look at how I'm holding it. Let's throw it out the window.
Yes! Do it! Seriously. You throw the blade at the window, glass showering the cabin, as your weapon flies out into the night.
I'm just annoying the
So you
narrator
just have
so
to
hard
deal
in
with
this
the
one.
princess without it. We'll be fine, don't worry about it. What's the worst that could happen? The world ends. Been there, done that. I'm not so sure. This place is already messing with my head. It would be much better if we had a weapon.
That might actually have been true.
What's done is done. Good luck, hero.
Next time I'm just gonna listen to the hero.
The door to the basement creaks open.
What
revealing
the
a web of
fuck?
branching staircases, all built from unidentifiable materials.
Look at that shit, bro. Which way am I supposed to go?
Nothing here seems to belong. And the closer you examine your surroundings, the more confused you get. Your head throbbing with the effort of making sense of this place. None of the stairs even seem to go anywhere.
It seems like they just combined all the fucking cabins he made last
The air
time.
here has a sickening, almost sludge-like miasma to it. The kind of indiscernible quality that comes from the blending together of every scent there is at once. An odor that is simultaneously everything and yet the sum of it all coalescing into a thick, nauseating nothing. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Nah.
Her voice, a disquieting collage of tone and personality, drags up the stairs.
Hello?
Oh, fuck.
Hi. What are you doing here? Are you here to kill?
Disgustingly weird.
No, thank you. Oh, don't be such a baby.
I don't want to do this. Let's just turn around and leave. This feels wrong. This feels like a trap. Like whatever we do, we're gonna die.
Yeah, it really does
Don't
sound
even
like
have
that.
a weapon.
But we already tried turning around and leaving, didn't we? And he threw up a wall. No way to go but forward. And whatever choice we make, whatever she is, we know one thing for sure.
And what's that?
That the fate of the world hinges on your success. There'll still be plenty of ways to ruin his.
Exactly. Take the hard stairs, take the center stairs, take the soft stairs. Huh. I'll take the center staircase.
You step onto the center staircase. Paths wind out around.
I wish I
you
could
in
just
all
turn around
directions,
like Hero
each
said.
step branching into its own staircases.
That would have been
which branch
fun.
into their own staircases, and so on. You aren't quite sure if yours is taking you up or down, but at the very least, it's taking you somewhere. You concentrate on where you are, careful not to stray onto any of the many splitting branches that tempt you on all sides. You wouldn't want to have to backtrack to yours once you'd made a decision that took you someplace else. And so you take one careful, focused step after another. One foot down, another foot down, another after that. You lose yourself in following the correct pattern, in following what looks to be the true path, the one that cuts straight down, or up, or maybe sideways.
I don't know either, bro.
But no matter the direction it goes, it certainly is the most true path. You know that much. You slowly lose sense of yourself the further you go.
What the fuck? What the fuck, bro? What's going on, bro?
Time disappears, and you can feel yourself begin to untether. Physical sensations dull and then vanish, until the only things experienced are the endless repeating patterns and emotions of the journey, a continuous march forward to a destination long forgotten.
This is kind of unsettling.
Consumption and betrayal, skepticism and blind devotion, rivalry and submission, terror and longing, pain and unfamiliarity. And at the heart of it all, an emotion that can only be described as...
Can I help you?
Holy fuck. Okay.
What the hell was that? What happened to us? I feel so strange.
Same.
Like I'm fundamentally different, but also still the same person I was at the top of the stairs. Oh well,
Same.
that was a trip, but now it's over. Time to get back to our old devilish ways. The princess, eyes bright but otherwise shrouded in darkness, watches you impatiently from the other side of the basement. And why are we here again? In case you weren't listening, I'm afraid I lost myself on the way down.
Me too.
You're here to... He's just being an ass. We remember. Though I'm still not sure if we should trust you. Let's talk to her for a bit. Try and get our bearings. She seems normal.
Yep. I'm sorry, I didn't realize. Sorry. I didn't realize I was
And
here.
Here you are. How strange. Do you remember anything at all? Do you know why you're here? Do you know me?
No.
The shadows recede, revealing the princess's face.
I see her.
She's so blank. I have no idea who she is.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, she does look weird.
Isn't that fun? A new puzzle for us to take apart. If she's keeping her cards close to her chest, it's because she wants to deceive you.
It's okay. Don't worry. Sometimes I get lost here too.
What the
As the
fuck?
princess speaks again, it's almost as if she fractures. And where there was once just one of her, there is now another. We can do that? I don't like this. It's those cabins all over again. Can we put her back?
Yeah.
You said you'd been here before, right? What exactly happened last time? Does it matter? Yes, it matters. But I'm not going to waste any more time prying out details if you're going to be so irritating about it. It seems to me like you saw something you weren't supposed to have seen.
Yeah.
If only you'd listened to whatever words of wisdom you were given in that other reality. But what's done is done, isn't it?
No.
Whatever you saw last time, unsee it. Whatever thoughts weaseled their way into your head, unthink them. It's
No.
not already too late.
I refuse.
You have a job to do here, and you need to do it now. Ooh, new plan. Let's see if we can make even more of her.
Hell yeah. There's more of you
There must
now.
be something wrong with you. I'm the same as I was a moment ago. What's that supposed to mean? Are you trying to get under my skin?
No, I was not trying any of that.
She fractures again.
Oh,
I don't
fuck.
know where this is going.
Me neither, hero. Don't
Neither
worry.
do I.
Me
Which is
neither.
why you need to slay her now before things get more complicated than they already are.
Do I have to slay
How
3
would
different
we
ones?
even do that? Where would we start? We could always start by retrieving the blade. The one he made us throw out the window. I wasn't the one who threw it.
Yeah, shut up, man.
Come on, you told us to. Don't try to pass the blame now that it's come back to bite us. Well, if I'd known we'd be dealing with this, maybe I wouldn't have been so hasty with my suggestions. I don't think we're going to be able to put her back. Kind of hurts to think about it, doesn't it? It's like everything we say just multiplies her. It certainly looks that way, so please, for the love of everything, stop asking her questions and stop stalling. You're obviously just making things worse.
What's your name?
Princess. You
Just
can call me
princess.
princess if you'd like.
I would like that.
You can address me as your Royal Highness or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
I don't care about
They
that.
have names. How astute. I told you she was untrustworthy.
That's kind of true. Getting down here was weird. Like, I was pulled apart and put back together again. Do you know what happened to
I
me?
don't remember what it was like before I was in this place. Why would I know what happened to you?
Proof.
We're probably stuck down here forever, aren't we? There's
Oh.
no way out, and barely a way in.
Oh, God.
Sometimes I feel like I'm being pulled apart too. It's so terrifying down here. But at least now you're not alone. And I'm not alone either.
I like her most.
You're not really cut out for
She's
this,
nice.
are you? Why are you even here?
I don't know. For all I know, you're locked down here for a reason. Do you know why you're down here? You're apparently a threat to the world. I was sent here to slay you. I'm getting you out of here. Try and free her. I don't know what you are, but I can't trust you. I can't trust you. Trust anything here. Leave her in the basement. Regretfully think about that time you threw the blade out of the window. How is it 3 different things at once? You're apparently a threat to the world, and
I
I'm
don't
here
have
to
any
slay you.
weapons, and I'm chained to a wall. I
Exactly.
look like someone that could end the world? Do I look like a monster?
No.
Everything you've heard about me is true, and I'm going to lay waste to everything, starting with you.
Holy fucking shit, bro.
This is reaching its breaking point. If you don't act now, there will be nothing in here but her. Take a deep breath and focus up. You can do this. But how do we decide what to do?
Yeah, exactly.
Be a right choice when all of them are so different.
Yeah.
Stop overthinking it.
No.
Your drifting thoughts have clearly been part of the reason this situation has gotten out of hand.
Ah, shut up,
Just,
bro.
just do
Oops.
something.
I
Do
forgot to see what he
anything.
said.
Do all of it.
I thought he was
if that's what
done.
you want. This place is hell, and it's only getting worse.
Okay, I can only take this one now. I'm getting you out of here. Try and free her. I don't know what. Leave her in the basement. Regretfully think about the time.
That's not right. Go on. You take a step forward. Your foot lands, but it lands different. You experience a firm footfall, a gentle tread, a confident stride. You can feel
The
yourself
fuck?
rupture. The room
3
spins,
different
your
things?
perception multiplying in a sickening kaleidoscope as your very self is pulled in incomprehensibly many directions.
Oh god. Oh god.
The blade suddenly in your hands. All at once you use it to strike at her bindings as you remain upstairs and slay her and leave her to languish alone.
And I rescued her? Yes? Okay. What the fuck is actually going on?
Is this what the end of the world looks like? What an unbearable mess. But this... We can't...
What the shit?
Do you not have anything witty to say? I could use a good bit of wit right now.
What the fuck is going on? I have no idea.
No, I don't, because this isn't fun. How are we supposed to have fun if everything is happening at the same time? It's the same as nothing happening, and nothing is excruciating.
True.
Nothing and everything doesn't go on forever. The world and the princess collapse in on themselves before it all
Oh, he's gone.
falls apart.
What the shit, bro?
I think he's gone.
I think he's gone
We were
too.
never going to salvage this, were we?
What happened to us? What are we? There are parts of us that are dead, and others, they just don't fit. They just don't fit.
The fuck?
You can feel them moving around in spaces they don't belong. It's all so uncomfortable. Did you do this? Did we do this? Can you pull us back apart? Can you fix us?
I don't think I can.
We should help her. I think we did this. How surprisingly sincere. I didn't actually think our actions had consequences.
Me
It's a
neither.
little late for regret, isn't it?
Please.
It's going to be. I'll do my best. I don't think you're supposed to be no, you just destroyed everything. I'm not going to fix you. Say nothing. I'll do my best. And the hands came and took her. Did my voices hear that? I know how it is to be schizophrenic. The illusion of choice. We just got that. When everything is possible, nothing is. God damn, boy. Apparently 55.4% of players have gotten it. I am not special. Oh. But you'll never know if... Here's your reply. She's gone. Memory returns.
Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
I don't know either, bro. I do not know either. I wish I knew, homie. But I don't. But I know. How would I know? Can you tell me? Of course you're scared. This is the end for you, but it's not the end for me. It's going to be okay. Just trust me. We've been here before. You always get scared. Approach the mirror.
But it feels so bad. Like looking
Been
into
here
it
before.
right now is going to be the end of everything.
Don't worry, hero.
Don't look at it. I don't like that thing.
I want to see how I am now. Not then, whatever's on the other side is going to be nice. It's the end for you, but not for me. I'll see you on the other side. It's going to be okay.
Okay. If you say so. We'll trust you. You're not
You're
messing
always
with
coming
us,
back.
Right?
No, you always come back. Approach the mirror. You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. How do I look? Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave. But you need to see what's in it. The remains you've unraveled. God damn, I'm kind of ugly. Find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. You're at the cabin. Approach her.
There's a world beyond
Goddamn.
the endless walls of the long quiet. We're supposed to be there.
Huh.
Do you know what we'll find out there?
No? Is that a rhetorical question? Do you know? Do you want to tell me?
Rhetorical. I am not rhetorical. I have only known these spaces, and I have known flickers of the lives you've brought me. Short and violent and full of passion. But all of those flickers end where the long quiet begins.
True.
I'm asking you because I cannot know your mind. Do you know what we'll find out there?
There's trees and stars and there are people, I think. At least they're supposed to be people.
There is a warmth and sadness in me at the thought of people. Fresh tears on a winter's day. They are not like us. They do not last.
Do you think that anything is real out there? Do you think that we're real?
We are real. Nothing is an idea that dwells in the absence of something. But nothing cannot exist on its own. And because of that, nothing can't exist.
That's kind of true, I guess. Do you have thoughts on this vessel?
These ones are a contradiction. A winding kaleidoscope of paths unwalked. They are stretched into a shape not unlike me, but it is a shape they cannot hold.
Okay.
They will make for a rich and vibrant heart. Do not mourn them, for they will finally get to know themselves.
Do you know what's going to happen when you awaken?
If I did, I would already be awake.
I see. When you send me back, I'm not alone. There are voices that speak to me. Some of them are me, but one of them is something else. I call him the narrator, and he wants me to kill you. Do you have a narrator? Have the vessels had one?
No, their thoughts are quiet. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
He does. I don't know why, but I know this for a fact. He does. I don't know what I'm going to do when I find him. He does, and when I find him, you and I are finally going to have answers. He does, and when I find him, I'm going to kill him. He does, but I'm going to keep that to yourself. He does. I don't know why, but I know that for a fact.
I am on the cusp of my awakening. Perhaps you are on the cusp of yours.
Maybe. How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
One. Whatever you bring me next will be enough. And then gravity will pull the others back to me.
Huh.
I will be singular. A final multitude.
Okay. So one more time. One more time. If this is the last, is there anything you would like me to bring you?
These gifts are a conversation, and each one shows me the contours of your heart. The only thing I want to see is what you choose for me when the thread is fully drawn.
See. If this is the last stage before your completion, then I'm not going back. I'm going to stay here.
You've already tried waiting, but I understand if you need more time. I'll wait with you.
Wait.
I will see you when you return.
Okay.
What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping? If you close that box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage?
I don't know.
You'll always come back to the box, because you'll always want to know what it means to be you. I will be here waiting by your side until you're ready to return to mine.
And the game closed, of course. Damn. Open it. Kind of want to see everything in the game.
You have returned to me. Though you were gone mere moments, I never left your side.
I know. I'm ready to go back.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are.
Yes.
I will be here, waiting for you.
Everything goes dark and you die. A spiral vessel. Bring the stranger to her.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
And you know what, boys? That is gonna be it for this episode. Damn, what the fuck? This game, I really, really love this game. And I hope you enjoy it too, because there's only one more one more episode back left, and we can see what it all ends with. So I hope you enjoy it, and if you do, remember to like, subscribe, watch my other videos on the channel, and leave a comment telling me what you think will happen in the next episode. And I'll see you all next time.